Hello and welcome. I'm XO Francesca Fox and thank you for watching. So for today's video, I have my first impressions because I went to Sephora and I bought some things. So I am going to be doing a first impressions demo review all on the DiorSkin Forever, which is a nice high-end foundation. I just wanted to try something different. So yeah, if you want to see me apply this, try it on, see how it wears throughout the day, then keep on watching. I have on a little bit of brow, which I'll put another layer on. This is not the finished look. And my eyes are done and my waterline is lined. So let's get started. So I treated myself a little bit to Sephora because I don't go there very often. So I wanted to start buying some different kinds of products. So last night I applied this for the first time. This is the Tarte Drink of H20. And everybody says like, oh, it's like my face is having a glass of water. And I don't really know what that means, but they're right. So it's like this like gel that does nothing for you, does it? And it's very, very moisturizing. Like my skin is quenched. Like I feel so good. So without further ado, this is the DiorSkin Forever. I bought the shade 41 Ochre. This is the packaging, which is super pretty. The bottle's really matte, so you can't like super see what shade it is. But they had testers and stuff at Sephora, so yes. I don't know why I opened this so early. I'm not putting that on yet. I have to prime and all that. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm like so excited, I can't even, okay. Maybelline Baby Skin. This has been my go-to primer lately because I love the Benefit Professional, so I went to buy some. I accidentally bought the Matte Rescue kind, which is fine, like it's nice, but it's not like silicone-y feeling, and it's not filling in the pores like this does. I'm also going to use some Smashbox primer water just because I love this. I feel like since I concentrate the baby skin like right there, the rest of my skin needs love too. So I'm just sprayed that on. Seriously, same as always, I'm going to use MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. Just half a pump. Since my eyes are already done. I like to do a full pump when I'm doing my eye and my under eye. But today we're just doing under the eye. Put some a little bit on my nose. Basically where we put the baby skin. And I have a new beauty blender which I just got this when I went to Sephora. I love a really bright under eye, if you guys can't tell. And I love it even more when I have a little bit of a tan like I do. So this says shake well. And I've never been one to shake my foundations. I know that the Makeup Forever foundation is one that you are supposed to shake, so this one says to. I've never owned anything Christian Dior before, so I'm excited to try this out. I'm just gonna pump this right onto my finger. Right onto my Cavalier sweats. All right. All right. Redo. I'm just gonna pump this right onto my finger. One pump for now, because we can always put on more. Seems to be a good match. It's always difficult to tell the color when I apply it to my face because I have on my very light under eye, but this looks like a really good match. I'm gonna use my Morphe M439 brush. So I'm just like pressing, but I'm a little bit going in a downward motion. For makeup, I like to go downward motions because it lays your hair down. If you go upward, you're going to catch onto your hair and it'll actually enhance the fact that you have facial hair. I love it. I just want to see how the coverage builds, and honestly that was so fun. So I'm going to do it one more time. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys. A little bit applied with circular motion. With what? Circular motions. It smells like something. It just reminds me of my sister-in-law. Like, smells really clean and fancy. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I want to tell them. Totally. I love it. A lot. I'm gonna set the under eye with MAC Emphasize. Same as always. I'm gonna set this DiorSkin Forever with some MAC NC42. It's kind of difficult to do a nose. Like, my nose always gets really shiny, and my makeup, like, immediately when I put it on, I can see all the brush strokes and stuff. It went on very evenly. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be so different. My nose looks like different. I'm gonna use another new product. This has not been on my channel yet, but I've been using this quite a bit since I got it online. This is MAC Sculpt instead of Shade Stir. Smoothly. The way that I like to bake now is I like to take some e.l.f. loose powder on my Morphe M459 brush. And then what I like to do, which is super extra, you definitely don't have to do this, but I like to take Studio Fix in NC40 and apply this on top. I feel like it's a good combo because the Studio Fix by itself is like way too much, and it's not a loose powder. So mixing it with e.l.f. is like perfect. With just the NC40, I like to just go down my nose and then just a little bit sweep my forehead, just to try to keep the shininess at bay. While this bakes, I'm just gonna finish my under eye, my brows, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I am back and I finished my eyes. I did my under eye, redid my brows, and then I just finished up with some blush and highlight. This is a new eye look that I have not done on my channel because I've never done it. And if you want to see a tutorial on it, just let me know. I love this foundation. It's right up there with my MAC Pro Longwear, and I love my MAC Pro Longwear foundation. So right now on my lips I have just chapstick. So I purchased the Marc Jacobs High Shine Gloss because I saw it and I loved it. So this is it, and this is the shade Love Drunk. I just felt like it would go really well with my favorite lip liner ever, Morning Coffee. And I'm actually gonna fill it in with the liner. So sometimes when I have chapstick on, I like to wipe it off before I apply my lip product, but if I'm filling in my lips with a pencil, I do not wipe off the chapstick. I just feel like it helps this pencil glide on. Let's try this on. Smells like mint, but not the like super strong like Altoid peppermint or something. This is like those creamy mints that you get, the chewy white ones. So I'm gonna set this with Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. They put it in a black bottle so you don't have fingerprints all over your white bottle, which I love. But honestly, you know what? This smells a little different. This whole video, like all I'm talking about is smell. I'm like trying to do my makeup. But that stuff smells a lot different than when it was in a white bottle, for real. I actually have 2 gatherings to go to today, which is so unlike me. I like don't usually leave my house, but I'm going to see how this wears and party and do whatever, and then I will be back. I'll tell you and show you how these new products wear on my face. Alrighty guys, so it has been 5.5 hours and I went to 2 different gatherings. I love this foundation so much. Like, it all is so even and still on. Something that really impressed me was my nose, because this applied so evenly, like all over my skin. Like, it just looks, it looks like my skin, and it looks like my skin is so pretty. Like, it doesn't look like makeup. I put 2 layers of the foundation on and it doesn't look like makeup. It looks like really pretty skin. I can't believe how well this held up. Like, I'm excited to try this stuff at work on like an 8-hour shift. I just think it's so pretty. I kept looking at it like in the car ride. I wasn't the one driving. Just I kept flipping the visor and I just kept looking at my makeup. I'm like, oh my gosh, my skin, like this looks like so skinny. Like, not skinny, looks like skin. And then the gloss, I think it held up pretty well considering how much I ate. So my final verdict absolutely is that I love this foundation. I just feel like this might be my new favorite. I want to try this like even with like no makeup. I'm really excited and I'm like inspired. So that's it, you guys. This is the try on, demo, and review of the Dior Skin Forever. It's bomb. This stuff is litty. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. I feel like
it's clinking now. It didn't do anything until you started filming. I heard it. I was like, oh. Cindy's sitting there.
Cindy's the one making all those weird noises. That is not me.